So between the Broncos,
Let's do the
Chargers, who you going with?
Chargers so we could save
Okay.
the two fastest teams for the end. Because I know I went a little overboard with my Seahawks. I love them. I like to go
They
in
had a
depth.
lot of picks though, so I'm
They
not
did.
gonna
They
knock you on
did.
that.
They did.
All right. So they just got like basically they got a lot of picks too here in the 7th round, so that'll be fun for you.
Oh my
All
God, is
right,
Jordan
Chargers.
Davis there?
Is Jordan Davis
is
there? All right, let's.
is Jordan Davis there? Do we get the moment of truth?
I assume he is because he's not on the. Yeah, there you go,
Yes,
Jordan Davis.
you already know where we're going. I think
All
this
right, we're
guy
going
is
Jordan
a
Davis.
Charger.
Yeah, you want
Jordan
to
Davis.
cross there too.
Yeah, we got Rashawn Slater, and I know Ryan Balaga got cut, I believe.
Right.
I
So they
just
have no one over at the other tackle spot, really.
They don't. They do have Storm Norton, who has proven some worth towards the end of the season. I go Jordan Davis here. They need defensive line was an absolute liability last year, and I think they have to address it this year.
All right, all right. I'm not gonna. It's a great pickup. He at least gives them a lot of run defense. Maybe I don't know how much he really ends up giving as a pass rusher, just by his athleticism. But he definitely addresses a need for him. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it comes down to him or the best offensive tackle available for him.
Oh yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Now you got a bit of a drop off here. We're in the 3rd round now, midway through the 3rd. What position are you looking for?
You have to go John Michie. I think he kind of got to start looking past Keenan Allen a little bit. I believe he's on his last year of his contract. And John Michie, Alabama wide receiver. There's good potential and good stuff right there.
I'm a fan of John Michie. I don't know how to say names. I think he's
I
a good player. I
it.
think that he could have been, with a strong finish to the year without that injury, he could have been a guy who was pushing like late 1st-round consideration. Which I think he would have tested pretty good too. I think he would have been a solid tester. All right, where are you going here?
I'm caught between Ruckert because they kind of need a tight end in my opinion, or Zach Tom from Wake Forest. Let's go Zach Tom.
I like Tom. I think that's a good pickup. I think that he's someone who could definitely. I think he could potentially start. Maybe not be a good starter, but could start day one and be as good as Storm Norton probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. Without a doubt.
All right, here you go. On to the 5th round. What position? You may just scroll down a little bit here. We got James Cook.
Yeah.
Who's always there. Always the name that we love seeing. Isaiah Thomas, Pierre Strong, solid player. Chris Hinton from Michigan.
Let's go Brian Cook.
Brian Cook.
Yeah, we'll get another backup safety because Derwin James does have injury history, and I think Brian Cook could actually be a solid safety in the NFL. I feel like a lot of these guys, this is a really strong draft class, and I feel like they can.
Yeah,
impress.
I think it's not a good blue chip class. Like you don't want to be picking like anywhere after like you don't want to be picking 3 to 10 in this class.
No, you don't. It's a risk. You're taking a risk.
Right. Last year, I'd say it was like 4 or 5 blue chips. This year, my only one would be maybe Kyle Hamilton.
And then even Aiden Hutchinson, kind of a risk.
Right. Aiden Hutchinson, I wouldn't say is a blue chip prospect. I'd say he's just slightly below blue chip. So it's just not a good class to top, but the depth is really good, I think.
I would trade down if I was a top 10 pick.
I would try to, but what team wants to move up in the top 10? Maybe if it was a better quarterback class, but
yeah, true.
Let's see right here. 6'16". Marcus Hooker. Is that Malik Hooker's brother?
I'm almost curious about that because that is, Malik Hooker's not a terrible player. And, maybe it's a gene thing. Let's see. Let's keep going down a little bit. Who do we have at tight end left? I definitely think you got to at least try to snag somebody.
So Marcus Hooker's a cornerback. Or is he a safety? I can't tell. All right, let's look at tight ends here. We got Jake Ferguson, Derek Deese, Baylor Cup, the he who shall not be named, Daniel Bellinger, Chigozie Okonkwo.
Let's run it.
I like Okonkwo.
You took him in the last draft.
Yeah, but I feel like that didn't really count. I was just throwing names out there at that point. I feel like
let's go with Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson, I like it.
He caught a couple good touchdowns last year, I believe. Like 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns receiving. Could be wrong. Let's see. We got what pick are we at right now?
We are at 635. Pick 35 in the 6th round, so near the end of the 6th here.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. You know what? Let's go punter Matt Ariza. This guy is an absolute stud, and I think he could be one of the first players in the NFL history to not only kick but punt in the modern era, in the Super Bowl era. It was done back in the 40s and 50s. I want to see that again, and that saves another roster spot in cap space. Let's run it.
Right, you just got to trust your quarterback to hold, your backup quarterback to hold, though. Some teams use their punters
Oh,
to hold.
absolutely.
So.
And Brandon Staley is an aggressive play caller, so they don't really punt much. So Ty Long, he wasn't that good of a punter last year. They don't really need Dustin Hopkins. I feel Matt Ariza is a perfect pickup here.
All right, where you want to go here? You still got 4 7th-round picks. Just throw out some names.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Let's go White, the running back. Actually, you know what? Let's go Dixon. My bad. Let's go Dixon. Dajin Dixon. Pretty sure he's a 1,000-yard receiver.
Okay.
Let's go Nick Zakiji. Okay. I apologize.
Fordham.
That name. Yes.
All right, and then you got another pick right after that.
Let's go down a little bit. Let's get a running back. Can we get running back?
Yeah, let me pull running back here. Tyler Goodson, Master Teague. Interesting.
Ooh, let's go Master Teague from Ohio State.
I'm a fan. All right, and let's get back to all here.
Yeah, I feel like now this is just more of a value pick more than anything. You know, I really like Tyler Goodson, but he's like 5'9", and it's kind of like they already got Eckler. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. You know what? Let's get Jaquan McMillan from East Carolina. He had really good production this past year. Oh yeah, he's light.
That's very light. All right, let's see.
If you beef him up, he'll be good.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Feed him some McDonald's. All right, Jordan Davis, John Mechie, Zach Tom. I love that first three. I like that first three a lot. Then you got Brian Cook, and you just got a lot of names there to finish it off. That's what you got. It's a 6th round, 7th round picks. It's just a lot of names.
You gotta love the Matt Ariza pick in the 6th round. I mean, I'm very.
I think he's gonna go higher than that for sure.
Oh,
I think he's gonna go 4 or 5 probably, maybe even.
Mark my
3,
words.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he went late 3. I think it's crazy, but I would be surprised.
He's going to the Chargers. Mark my words. I promise you. I could totally see Brandon Staley being crazy enough.
All right. I give your draft here. We're sticking. I'm gonna give you an A-. I really like the first 3, and then you didn't have much to work with beyond that. It's just a lot of late round picks you can't really do much with.
Absolutely.
I will say I like Zach Tom, but not the best, not the most confidence boosting for their offensive line overall.
I totally agree with you.